Fantastic. Okay, we're going to let people mosey on in. Live post the letting everyone know that we're live. Hello, Colin Porter. How's it going? Alright, we're live, we're there, we're tweeted. I will let the flamingos know. Game notification was known, so let's get going. Start off with the Silver Eagles at the Flamingos. We're going to edit the uniforms for Flamingos. We're going to mix them up a bit tonight. We're going to have some fun. I actually really want to get, let's see if I have it. Yes, we're going to put the Flamingos in their blacks. It's week 3 time indeed. Fort Lauderdale are the heavy favorites. But, I don't know, the Silver Eagles can surprise. I believe in them. Management. Job simmer. There we go. Gotta know our weather and wind. It's raining and low wind. Alright. Softens into Miracle. Good rivalry, Cena and Noble. And so here we go. No prediction for this game as we're just starting off. But we'll have predictions after this one. Spent the last like 8 hours. Oh my god, I'm excited. It's always a possibility for overtime. I think I'm gonna make a solid pink helmet for the Flamingos. I've got an idea. Hello, Uprising Slash. How's it going? Softens back to pass. Sees some pressure. Finds Grant. Grant gets 8. 7. And it's 2nd and 3. Softens has time. One-on-one coverage. Gonzo Leafson snatches it out of the air. Just going to open this. So it's this way I can make sure nothing's breaking. Softens is looking good tonight. He's got a man deep. And the DBs are able to come back to it in what probably could have been a great catch. Lion Nikita III is actually doing pretty alright for the Aliens, as Leafson grabs this one and is just short of the first down. It's 3rd and inches. 6-2 coming in from the Mingos, and Juan Cena with nowhere to go. Jaleel Hakeem IV is going to get the TFL. And so that's going to bring out Caden Coleman to punt. And it's a booming punt, but I think it's just not quite enough, and it's going to be a touchback. Hey, that's awesome. Robinson Jr. short pass to iBoss James. Quick pass here, and that one's going to be incomplete. Robinson Jr. back to pass, has time, throwing short and incomplete. Robinson Jr. back to pass, short one, and again, wide receiver jumps the route, making this a quick end to the drive that started off so promising for Domingos, and so Pablo's coming out to punt. Hello, John Weeks. Thank you for joining us. DJ Murray's going to get this one. He gets to the 22. 23. Three-man rush coming in. Softens, has time though, and just can't quite come down with the ball. Softens is 3 for 5 for 38 yards. The game is still young. Short pass to Leifson. Leifson has been his favorite tonight, and he pays dividends, giving them a fresh set of downs. Three-man rush. They're sending a linebacker in as well. And Grant gets them great distance there, putting them just outside of Caden Coleman's range. Softens back to pass. Has time. And Leifson again. This has been a night for Gonzo Leifson. His face gen is not working, so I've got to fix that. That's a problem for me. Leifson with a short gain there. I'll see what's going on with Leifson. It's probably something really silly. Quick pass to Blaze Boss. The former Lion is going to get it, make it a 3rd and 3. Yeah, that's the joys of the scale, is the TPE. It does cost a bit to get things to 80. As Vaughn Ubercastle gets the TFL on Juan Cena, ending the first quarter, the field will flip, and out comes Caden Coleman to give Mexico City first blood. Kick is up and good. And right, I've got to fix adverts on the sideline. Matt Coffin's going to get that one. iBoss James. And Jamirical is 2 for 5. They give it to Thomas Noble second. He's got quite a bit of space, and he'll easily get a first down. Robinson Jr. back to pass. Finds Noble. Noble with a spin move, and he steps out of bounds, giving them first down. First time watching the season. Yeah, no, it's CJ. Bears. Let's see. Who are the Frosties even playing? And are they home? Are they away? Frosties are away. Yeah, I can do it. Against the Hammerheads. Frosting should use Chocobo's unis. Adam, you can thank you very much for follow. YFF dissolves. Frosty should not be using Chocobos. That would be the Silver Eagles who have ownership of that, and I won't even let you guys do that. That uniform is retired. Ever since Edmund passed away, I refuse to use it. And that is a great punt there from Pablo. So Silver Eagles are going to start at the 10. It is still 3-0 their advantage. And McDingberry is going to get a huge catch and run there, making it 1st and 10. And we hit the 2-minute warning. Incomplete there. Sorry, folks, I'm just trying to get the banners in. Because we have our partner leagues and they're not showing up. It's not 23. You will know when we switch to 23. This is not 23. We can't, I don't feel comfortable using a beta for any live games. Mexico City starts strong and ends weak with a 4th and 8. So Fort Lauderdale burns their first time out. No, we won't use 23 on the beta. We'll only use 23 when it's actually live and available. Robinson Jr. back to pass. Eyeballs James with a short gain. Short pass here to Boss. Eyeballs James gets the first. Miracle back to pass Thomas Noble II. Hello, Krypton. Glad of you to join us. And 6-2 coming in from the Silver Eagles. Robinson is sacked. It is Oswald Glockenspiel who gets to him, and it's 3rd and 9. Frastazzle will get the TFL. DJ Murray with a short gain there, and it's 1st and 10 with 44 seconds left in the half. The Silver Eagles have to be happy with this, as they've been able to shut down the Flamingos and get actually a really good play as Pee Poo Poo with nothing but space, and Mexico City is going to score a touchdown. He gets past his man, and that is a touchdown indeed. It is now a 2-score game that Fort Lauderdale is looking at going into a tunnel. Just gotta save the last one. Robinson Jr. back to pass, finds Eyeballs James, short gain. I mean, look, it's a game of 2 halves. Glad to see Smoke Man Muscle is here in chat as well. Robinson Jr. back to pass. Has time. Short pass out and incomplete. I can't remember if Zelly told me I'm not allowed to use the black uniforms because they're cursed, or if it was another uniform. I think it was the Color Rush that was cursed. As Pablo is going to get this one off to DJ Murray. Murray's got nowhere to go. They've got 1 second left to try and add a score. Softens back to pass. Quick one to Leafson. By the way, this is the only time these two teams will meet in the regular season as we start the second half. Mexico City holding a comfortable 10-0 lead. But if there's one thing we have seen from Axis football, it's that it is a game of 2 halves. So the Mingos are going to try and come back. Coffin is going to get to the 15. Hello, Jaleel Hakeem IV. How's it going? Robinson Jr. back to pass. Short one. Corey Williams. Once to Caden Williams. And there is a penalty of a face mask on DJ Murray, adding 10 yards, insult to injury. Yeah, Access Football 23 is going to be pretty cool. Some other things they've added in, I'm pretty sure I can talk about, is motion on the pre-snap, which is really cool. Animations are going to help us understand what's going on in the games a little better, so after this season, we will likely be moving over. And then finally, the other thing that's really, really cool is the quarterback will actually scramble. They've updated a lot of things. As Noble is going to get tackled for a loss by Michael Dion. I just realized that Hippopotamus is the OL for the Flamingos. That is a great position switch, as the fullback can be built around without. I know exactly what you mean, though, yeah. As that one's incomplete, but there's a flag here. It is a hold on Hippopotamus. They're going to decline it. This is extremely important. Because they declined it, because it's 4th down, that's going to put it into Pablo's range, making this a one-score game if he makes this. And he does. The Mingos are on the board. It's a pee-pee-poo-poo. It's going to get them back to about the 14. Let's see how the Mingos defense shows up and what the Silver Eagles offense does to respond. Quick pass out to Leafson. I understand the sim logic, which is you'd rather guarantee they get 3 than risk them getting a touchdown. Grant. The AI always goes for 4th down. Yeah, I mean, we've always been able to edit them to our liking. That has been something that I've been adamant that they never remove. And they've been really good about it. Leafson with a short gain there, 2nd and 8. Dolphins back to pass. Leafson can't get the first, it's 3rd and 3. Oh, on console. Yeah, no, I think you'll be able to... Yeah, editing the uniforms will absolutely still be there. But not as much as us. As Hopkins is going to get the TFL and Mexico City is going to have to punt. Fort Lauderdale going into the end of the 3rd with a chance to take the lead. Robinson Jr. gives it to Noble. Noble's got nowhere to go. Junior Panda the 2nd with the TFL. It is his last season. No, wait, no, it's not. Junior Panda the 1st is gone. Junior Panda the 2nd still playing. He's young. He's a rookie. So that one's incomplete. And now it's 3rd and 10. Are they going to just give up and give the ball to Noble? No, they're going to throw. Jamiracle finds James. Not enough. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. And this punt is we are going to head into the 4th quarter. And so let's get some 4s in chat, everyone. We've got a 1-score game as DJ Murray with a great return. And just sails over the head of his wide receiver. So first play is incomplete. This offense is 15 for 20. Throwing a great 75% completion rate this game. Quick pass here. Complete. It's 3rd and 10. Empty set coming in. 5 wide receivers out. Softens back to pass. Quick one to Grant. Grant can't turn it around in time. It's 4th and 2. The Mingos get the stop they need. And this one's going to be a touchback, as it's just got a little too much power. You know, not enough curve. Robinson Jr. back to pass. Has Noble out on the flat, and Noble volleyballs it. That's something I'm also not going to miss in 23. So we're talking about play action. Quick pass to eyeball Shames, and that's going to bring up a fresh set of downs. Dragons own the Flamingos. I don't know about that. Robinson Jr. back to pass. Deep bomb. 3 Flamingos there, and none of them can come up with it. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Adam. And it's 3rd and 3. Noble has passed the 50 all-purpose yards. Colin Porter redeemed with custom face gen. You love to see it. Noble gets the first down. Just posting face gen claims. The face gen, I'll get it into the system. Robinson Jr. back to pass. And it's a pick here by Michael Dion. This could be what Mexico City needs to secure, I believe, their first win of the season. No, they're second. So Krypton, there are 2 ways you can get a custom face for your player. It's either redeeming 20,000 channel points, and we will start having bets after this game. Or you can donate $5 to charity. We will be having our charity drive coming up soon. In addition, we always have Children's Organ Transplant Association, Global Giving, and the Trevor no, not Trevor Project this month. It's, shoot, I should know this one. It's what we use. I'll get that link to you. But so it's a $5 donation to charity, or it is 20,000 Simbi points on Twitch. Greatest team in SCFSL history, as a single team or as like a recurring. And there is a pick here, deep pressing. That's going to do it, as Mexico City, I think, is going to have enough. That's the 2nd pick from Jamiracle. And Ulysses S. Grant. Huge catch downfield as we hit the 2-minute warning. So it's back to pass. I mean, in terms of era, it would be either the Season 4 Wallabies, Season 4 Rush, the Season 6 Wallabies, which arguably were better. CJ, your face gen's in. I know that. I put it in. Or the undefeated Lions. Or the Lions the year after. Or the Lions the year after that. Oh, the best Silver Eagles team has to be last season's. On paper. Didn't produce results. Arguably, you could argue Season 1 Chocobos. Short pass to Leafson, and that's going to ice the game as Leafson scores the touchdown. And Juan Cena with the 2-pointer. Because, that makes it a 2-score game. Makes it so if you score 2 touchdowns, you're still behind. You have to get the 2-point. I mean, the math is sound-ish. Coffin would know where to go. I mean, stuff happens. It's just regular season. If we want to just go by champions, then it's Wallabies, Lions, Season 3 Vipers. Season 3 Vipers were really good. Season 1 Chocobos, Season 2 Flamingos. There's options. It's hard to say because it's like a lot of it's era. Robinson Jr. trying to make some magic happen, and incomplete there. The wide receivers just can't seem to catch anything today. They might not even get a cold from playing out in the rain because they can't seem to catch it at all. Yeah. 4th and 5. Robinson Jr. back to pass. Short pass out to Runman. Runman with nowhere to go, and that'll do it. It is a turnover on downs. Mexico City will kneel this one out, going 18-3. All right. Season 1 Flamingos were really good. Season 2 Flamingos were arguably better. Actually, they weren't arguably. They were better. All right. So on to our next game. Our next game, for those wondering at home, is our lovely matchup between the Twisters and the Dragons, both in their throwback jerseys. Because why not? Because we were talking about the Yotes earlier, and I decided, soften your offensive player of the game, die on your defensive player of the game. So let's see. We're going to put up a prediction. I like this one. Is there a limit? So there is regression. So it really kind of depends, but it's about 12. Twisters are at the Dragons. Do I even have it? I don't think I have. There it is. Yeah, so we'll do... Sorry, folks, I want to get this thing right. They have the black one, not the ugly sweater. There it is. Alright, let me just ping the Dragons. Up, and let me ping the Twisters. We're not turning injuries on. Not a chance, and I'm not even entertaining this. Alright, our expert picks have Denver as the heavy favorite, so we're going to do this. We're going to do a prediction on the over-under for the team that wins, having over 20.5 points. While we're doing that, I'm going to set up our weather and wind. It is snow and it's no wind. All right, here we go. For those watching at home and going, which team is which, the Twisters are in the Coyotes throwbacks. Those are the orange with the black and the silver helmets, and the Dragons are in their original uniforms, which are the maroon and yellow. Huh, I actually think I had the wrong helmet. But that's okay. Those are banned. Jeremy, how are you? Long time no talk. Man, if I had known that all I had to do to summon you was to use the Coyotes throwbacks. Jeffrey Newman will get the first down there. Man, if this is all I have to do to summon you, you're going to be wearing the Yosh throwbacks for the rest of the season. Newman is going to get a short gain there. Jeff Newman has already shown up. He's put up 15 yards on 2 rushes. And they're going to pitch it to him again. He's got a first, but he fumbles. But Animo Soto will get it. Thompson back to pass and incomplete there. Things got real. So I heard. Thompson back to pass. Quick one there and incomplete. Tater has been running the twisters fairly well in your stead. And Citrini's been doing a good job. They're starting to rebuild and starting to look good. So that one's incomplete. It's 4th and 10. And so not able to get to the other side of the field. They're going to bring out Botterman to punt. And this could get ugly. The offense for the Twisters is there. The defense and kicker is not, but Palvan Jr. has nowhere to go. Denver coming out to the field. Kaiser Washington under center. And we'll see what happens. Gonzalez gets the ball. Do I see the Dragons winning a Super Casual Bowl next season? That's hard to say. It's going to all depend on how free agency and other things shake out. Gonzalez with a short run. I think the Dragons are on the right trajectory, but they have work to do. Washington back to pass, wide open to Scotty doesn't know. I miss Willie Beeman. I miss Dayton Mack. Man, I'm dating myself. Speedy Gonzalez. Gets this one. He's going to get 8. Gonzalez up the middle, and he is going to get a first down. That one's incomplete. I mean, Washington back to pass. Jones with a huge catch and run, and he is going to get them into the red zone. It is 1st and 10 at the 5. Gonzalez tackled for a loss here. Botterman gives him nowhere to go. Washington back to pass and just decides he does not like the look of it, throws it away, avoids the sack, and it's 3rd and goal at the 8. In the sea of Bottermans, Washington looking, short pass out to Tribble. Jordan Tribble has a touchdown, and Denver is on the board. And that one's going to be bobbled for a touchback. Thompson back to pass. Twisters looking to respond. Draco Thompson is 1 for 5 for 2 yards. They've been having a lot of success on the ground, not so much in the air as that one's nearly picked off. Who's the OL for? Ah! The aging and legendary Trench Warfare. It's actually doing fairly well. Newman is going to get a short passing run there for 3 yards, bringing Thompson's total yardage to 5. And Boderman's going to punt this one. Not enough space. This one's going to bounce once, bounce twice, and get tapped at about the 28. Washington back to pass. Deep bomb downfield and incomplete. Washington just throws that one over the head of his receiver. That one's going to be complete. Short pass out to Tribble. Tribble is going to get to the 35. Tribble is 46 yards on 2 targets and 2 receptions, one of which was a short pass for a touchdown. Washington back to pass. Deep bomb downfield and incomplete. Credit to the Twisters defense. They're not letting them really get away with... letting them get away with yards after catch, but they're not letting them get away with deep bombs. Washington again, throwing it. In the middle is Tribble with nothing but space. And so it's 1st and 10. Once again, Denver's in the red zone. And incomplete. Washington and Damari Rose has a touchdown here. And so the Twisters are looking to do something. Shrubbery makes a man miss, bobs and weaves, and gets to the 28, 26. Great return from Reginald Shrubbery there. Now Thompson just needs to find it. He's on the left side, cutting in, cutting out, and just miscue there. So that one's going to be incomplete. Thompson back to pass. Flag here, it's a hold. It's coming back on Trench Warfare. Deep bomb. Shrubbery. Huge play from Draco Thompson. So that's going to put them at the 39 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Newman. Great run up the side for a fresh set of downs. Just keep giving the ball to Newman, honestly. Draco Thompson, nearly a pick there. It's going to be a deflected and dropped. Wide open is Dogwood Maple. It's maple season. Lidditz is on the board. Colin Porter is happy. And I'm happy because it's not a shutout. Boderman's kick is up and wide. It's high winds, dude. It's no good. Scotty doesn't know to return this kick, and he gets to 35, giving Denver a great field position to start with, as there is a minute 30 left in the half. Washington short pass out to Speedy Gonzalez. We've seen this song and dance before, and Speedy Gonzalez is going to speed. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Denver. If they make this kick and you bet over, you're going to get your over return. And he does. Justin Tucker has been a great kicker for them this season. This one is booted. Shrubbery is going to get to the 22. I will pay out the prediction. And it's a fumble here. Trench Warfare recovers. Zigzagoon is going to get credited with the tackle for the loss. And this, more importantly, the fumble. It's 3rd and 12. They give it to Newman, and Newman's going to get an uncharacteristically short run, and it is going to be a timeout from Denver as Boderman comes out to punt this one. And Pavan Jr. with nowhere to go. And Tribble is going to get a touchdown here. Yeah, that's not going to happen this game. I would circle the game against Toronto. I actually think that one could come down to it. I think the Twisters are just so much more in flux in the rebuild than any other team that is unfortunately going to be not their year. Their offense is going to grow and develop. But I don't think the Twisters are there yet. A Shrubbery, SCFSL 21. They've needed to rebuild. Their last 2 rebuilds did not go well. They've got a bunch of rookies in Dogwood Maple and Trench Warfare and Will Probo. Like, it's a very young team. The Lidditz Twisters are in a good spot. They're not in a cap hell, but they're just not in a spot to compete right now. Next season? Probably. I don't think they're going to catch up this game. As Probo is going to get 8-yard gain, making this, or 5-yard gain, 5-yard gain. He's had 6 targets and has been absolutely just shut out of the game. Newman. All right, let's start our second half. And so Scotty doesn't know. He's going to get to the 40. Washington has time, seeing a blitz, gets to Jones. Jones is going to get them into a good field position there. Kaiser Washington 10 for 17 with 4 touchdowns and 6 yards shy of the 300 mark. And he's got it as Jordan Tribble with his 3rd touchdown of the night. Kaiser Washington has thrown 5 touchdowns. Tribble has accounted for over half of them. Tucker's kick is good. Shrubbery makes a man miss, and he gets to the 23. Thompson, back to pass. Quick one out to Shrubbery. Shrubbery with nowhere to go, and it's going to be 2nd and 7. Rico Thompson is looking a little more alive, but there's still work to be done. As Newman, with a great run there, he falls forward and gets the first down. Jeffrey Newman has been putting in the work for the Twisters tonight. He gets a little faster, and they will be pretty good at the ground game when they meet up next time. Thompson back to pass. Pass out to Dogwood Maple, and it's 4th and 6. It's Palvan Jr. Quick pass here. Kaiser Washington is looking at 2nd and 10. He's throwing it deep, wide open. Jordan Tribble, and he is gone as a bottomman covering him. Cannot catch up. Tribble now has 237 yards and 4 touchdowns. Tucker to kick off as we have 2 minutes left in the quarter. I'm going to lean back in my chair as Shrubbery is going to once again bob and weave on his return. He's been really good at those, getting them consistently to the 22. Pitch out to Newman. Thompson back to pass, deep bomb wide open. Reginald Shrubbery with nothing but space. Lidditz has scored once more. Shrubbery has over 100 yards in the air. And Botterman's kick is straight down the middle. It's good. It is now 13 to 42. Washington back to pass. Over the middle is Jones with a response. Green can't catch up with him, and so that's going to be a touchdown for Denver. I'm going to turn on the light. I will be right back. And Shrubbery is going to get this return again to the 22. He's been doing really well. That first, I don't know what the term is for that special teamer, but that first one seems to constantly miss him. As Newman to the outside is going to get 3. At least this game is not a shutout. That is true. Lions play last early on, so no, haven't missed them. Battle for Canada is our last game of the night. 6-2 coming in from the Dragons. And Newman with nowhere to go. Botterman gets tackled as we hit 20 seconds left in the third. Now it's going to be muffed. My favorite NFL team? I am a Jets fan, so nothing but pain. Turn up my microphone. It is a tad quiet. Alright. How could I even do that? Properties. My microphone picks up everything. That's why I just figured. Alright, don't know if I'm still a tad quiet. There is a flag here. That is a fumble. Is going to be recovered by Green. And the hold on Hecking Boy Chonker is going to be declined. It's better? Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Could that be the life that Lidditz needs to put up 36 unanswered points? Probably not. I hear you on Thank God It's Friday. And Newman up the middle, and he's going to get a first. Newman with a catch and run, huge play. He's going to get them into the red zone. At the 17-yard line, Lidditz is looking to score. Pitch out to Newman. This time he's got nowhere to go. He's going to get one. And incomplete there in the end zone. 4th and 5. I think they're going to bring out... No, they're keeping them on the field, trying to go for that 5-yard first down, even if they don't get the touchdown. And incomplete. That's going to do it. A turnover on downs there. Can Dragons get 60 points? No. Dragons will not get 60 points. Gonzalez. It's tackled for a loss by Botterman. Gonzalez again as we hit the 2-minute warning. Lidditz still has all 3 timeouts, but they're about to burn them all really fast. Gonzalez and Lidditz first timeout. Tucker's going to boot this one. Botterman to return. Doesn't really have many places to go. So Thompson back to pass, he gets sacked. Wilfrick of Lengwald, son of Egric the Collier, will get him. It's his first sack of the night. And Prebeau. It's 4th and 10, do or die, as he steps out of bounds. What could have probably been a saving play. And it is a pick here by Ayutz, or Reno, or to Regirock. Take your pick, and that'll do it. 1st and 10. Denver's going to just kneel this one out. They're going to give it to Gonzalez once. Now they're going to kneel it out as Lidditz calls their final timeout. Yeah, Jeremy, since you left, the Twisters have not been in a great spot. And Gonzalez is going to take it to the house. I figured they'd kneel. Speedy Gonzalez passes 100 all-purpose yards. Thompson is sacked by Wilfred Lengwald, son of Eric Collier. Thompson throwing it deep. Asoto is going to get that one. Animo Asoto. They have the wide receiver core to perform. They just need to grow a little bit. And there is a pick there by Krypton, which will end the game 56-13. Because I can do math. Alright, our next game up. Is Washington, your offensive player of the game. Zigzagoon, your defensive player of the game. Aliens at Venom. Alright. You had 2 sacks, Cull. I don't have the Venom, so we're gonna go. Venom faltered last week. We'll see what they do this time. Aliens are looking to rally once more. Our experts have this as a 50-50 game, which means that there is only one prediction to do. Oh, there are going to be predictions, Colin. Don't worry. They'll have 2 minutes to predict while I get the weather for this lovely game. It is clear. It is low winds. And then I'm playing a desert. It's a desert. We're going to play in Arizona. And so here we go. Sorry about that, folks. My knuckles were killing me. While this game is loading, I am going to grab my water bottle. Remember? Vegas to kick this one off to start the half. Radiance Ham is going to get to the 23, 22. I'm going to change the camera view. Salami lid to the outside. He's going to get nowhere. It's 2nd and 9. Peterson. 6-2 coming in from the Venom. Grimes back to pass, and he is sacked immediately. Michael Dreyfus will get him. And so David Ventu is going to punt this one away as the Venom with Fred Ucker under center take the field. Starting at the 29. Hooker back to pass. Finds Chico Cortez. 2nd and 6. Hooker has time downfield. And I couldn't see who that was. I want to say that was Q, but I don't think so. No, it was Willie Miller. Miller's got it this time. Hooker back to pass. Has time deep downfield. There's a bit of separation, and Willie Miller will get the touchdown. Venom draw first blood. Nutzenkirchen kicks this one up. It's straight through the uprights, and it's good. Huh, for some weird reason, my ads get overwritten in Windows 11 on this stadium. That's so strange. I realized I should have put it. That's okay. And so the aliens are going to try and respond in kind. Pitch outside to Peterson. Peterson makes a man miss, but not enough. It's 2nd and 7. Rhymes back to pass. Quick one to the outside to Peterson, and does he have enough? No, it's 3rd and inches. 6-2 coming in. Rhymes quickly gets rid of it, but I don't think they could come down with it, and so it's 4th and inches. David Vent 2 is coming up once again. And here's something really strange about David Vent 2 I bring up every time. It is spaced so that the 2 is there on his jersey. So it's off alignment, but it does not show up as a 2 actually on the jersey. Third and 5 from Hooker, 72 yards. Chico Cortez with a spin move and a first down. Venom have been driving tonight. Hooker back to pass. Has a man deep down the sideline and just can't quite make it work. 83 yards from Hooker, 1 touchdown, 4 for 7. Make that 4 for 8. He has now completed 50% of his passes. And it's 3rd and 10. Rahe. And that one's going to be a punt that does not really get any traction, and well, gets a lot of traction. Does not come short, and so it's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 20. Grimes throws it to Nikita the third, who I know was here in chat earlier, wondering how his player was doing. There he is, right then and there. Hello, how's it going? As it is 7-0 at the end of the first. Roswell has the ball, but has not found a first down yet. Play action, and it is a sack here by Frost Sucks. Rhymes back to pass. Deep bomb wide open is Radiant's Ham. Nothing but space. He might get all the way. He does. And it is a touchdown. Roswell has tied this game up with a huge 70-plus yard pass. Colt Remington Wellington is going to get to the 19 there. He's been quiet all night tonight, but he is trying to track on some Willie Miller. Great catch and run there. Some great blocks. He's going to get them to 43. Colt Remington Wellington is looking to try and break records set by the great and mighty William Slayton. I've got to look at how their records compare. There's some weird parallels between the players too, which I just find to be funny. So both Slayton and Remington Wellington, wide receivers obviously, they both played for the Wallabies and one other team apiece, which funnily enough are both these teams in this game. Slayton with the Aliens and Remington Wellington obviously with the Venom, as this one's going to be a punt here from Nutzenkirchen, and that one's going to be a coffin. And a great one at that, going out at about the 2. So we are on safety watch, folks. Peterson makes a man miss and will get them out of the safety. Starting them with a 14-yard run. Grimes back to pass. Nearly sacked. Instead, he's going to throw a pick to That's a Bingo. Ucker has time and incomplete, and it's a pick here by Daddy Longlegs. It's coming back. Do we see a train? Dreyfus with the TFL. Grimes back to pass. Finds Nikita third. Nikita can't quite get it going, and he is going to step out of bounds. Grimes back to pass. 2 Venom there, and an incomplete. Radiant's Ham couldn't come down with it, and so David Vent 2 is going to punt this one away. Mitchell Gobisky is going to get them to the 19. And my wife has walked in the door, so I'm going to wave to her. Yes.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Are you fucking real? Well, because he's on the racks.
Ah.
I thought you.
Nope. And we hit the 2-minute warning. Ucker back to pass. Finds Cortez. I will let you know my wife does say hi back. Move. As Cosmo Strand Fury is going to get that one. Ah, he is still playing. It's 3rd and 2. Alright, Mooney retired and we created. It's Mertzy. So that one's going to be incomplete, but there's a flag here. It is a hold on Dramati Webster. That is going to be declined. Roswell has a chance to score before the half. And Palacrondinus is going to get to the 29. Grimes back to pass. And finds Tabatabai. We had 2nd and 8 at the 31. Grimes. And incomplete there. Why are you doing that? As Peterson is tackled for a loss.
It's fun.
Oh boy. You know they cannot hear you.
Good.
Okay, as long as
Eat my ass.
Why are you like this? As Gobisky gets to the 20. And Ucker back to pass. Ucker will throw this one away. Ucker gives it to Rahe. Rahe on the third down give up run, and it's not enough. It's 4th and 3. This quarter is taking forever. And Polakrondanis is going to get this one to the 21. 27. I can count. Grimes back to pass. Has time, throwing deep, one-on-one coverage, and Radiant's Ham can't come down with it. Now 2nd and 10 at the 27. Grimes is 5 for 10 for 98 yards, a touchdown and an interception. If there's ever been a stat that has been more boom or bust, it is this one, as he passes the 100-yard mark, exactly hitting it. So right now, 6 for 9 for 100 yards, a touchdown and an interception, end around to Nikita. To the surprise of no one, does not work, and 420 with the TFL. So this will be the last 10 seconds of the half, as David Vent 2 is going to punt this one. 2, 1, 0. Nope. Gobisky goes down right before the 0 mark, so there's one play more for the Venom before they head into the tunnel. Ucker back to pass. And incomplete. As we hit the second half. All right. So the Venom will be starting with the ball at the 14. Ucker back to pass. In triple coverage, Sanjay Watt gets it. It is a turnover there. And so the Aliens are going to be in great field position to try and take the lead. Play action here, and it is read immediately by 420 as Anton Grimes goes down at the 39. Grimes back to pass. Finds Lid. Lid makes a man miss, gets the first down. And any chance of knocking them out of field goal range goes out the window with Salami Lid's 22-yard catch. Grimes finds Peterson, and Peterson has the touchdown. It is now 13-7 with David Vent's kick. It is going to be 14-7. Y'all want to see what the NFL scores are? Sure, why not? While we're waiting for this kickoff. Falcons 20, line 17. Ucker back to pass. And it is a pick here by Daddy Longlegs. Round 7, Jaguars 13. Quick throw on the run to Lid. Lid makes a man miss, and he will get a 1st and 10 at the 5. 1st and goal at the 5. We'll get a 1st down. There we go. That's the words. Eagles 14, Jets 0. I'm not surprised by that. Gummis Hod with the sack. Bengals 0, Cardinals 9. Huh. Also preseason. Grimes hit while throwing. Grimes nearly sacked. Instead, he finds Lid. Lid is going to get close, but no cigar. It's 4th and goal, so David Vent 2 is coming out to make this a 2-score game. For a chip shot from the 2, kick is up and good. Colt Remington Wellington is going to get to 21. Walker back to pass. Finds Cortez. Cortez steps out of bounds, gets 8. (6-2) coming in from Roswell. Ucker hit while throwing, finds Rahe though, and that is going to be a first down at the 37 for the Venom. Ucker back to pass. Has time wide open downfield is Willie Miller, who's got both touchdowns tonight, and the Venom have made this a field goal worth of difference. As Nutzenkirchen comes out to kick the point after touchdown. Point after try. I actually should know what PAT stands for. It's been a very defensive, grueling game as neither offense has done much in terms of showing up, as defenses have been pretty much error-free, and basically it's just been deep bombs capitalizing off them. Radiant's Ham is going to get to the 15. Roswell's going to want to score here if going into the 4th. Peterson makes a man miss, and that is a huge tackle miss there. Jets got 3, so now it's 14-3. Yeah, cool. 6-2 coming in from the Venom. There was a blitz heavy, and Hunter Estrada has that one. And we hit the 4th quarter. We have a 3-point game, so let's get some 4s in chat for all 3 of you watching. 6-2 coming in from the Venom. Peterson has a first and then some as the aliens pass halfway. Grimes back to pass. Finds Ham. And it's 2nd and 4. Flag on the play here. It's a fumble. The Venom recovered, but I think it's going to be an offside, so it's not going to matter. They're going to accept it, and it's going to be listed as 2nd and goal. Don't know why. That just seems like a UX/UI issue. So Hunter Estrada is going to get close. I don't know if you're the only one in chat. It might be that like Dave is popping in and out and just kind of has us on in the background, as some people do. Pitch outside to Peterson, and Peterson gets the touchdown. Roswell expands the lead to make it once again 10 points. Fence 2 kick is up and good. I will be right back. I apologize for the dead air, but I have to run to the restroom. So. Oh, if I click, I'm back. All right, looks like the Aliens have won. Peterson, your offensive player of the game. Longlegs, your defensive player of the game. On to the next game. Sorry about that, folks. Vegas didn't have enough time. That's unfortunate. Dragons got like 56. They won. Anyway, someone just lost all their points. So okay, the Bears are green. Is that bright enough? Or do I want to change it? No, we're gonna stick with the cards. All right. Our experts of Madagascar is again another 50-50. So we're going to do another prediction for some points of who will win. Frosties or Hammerheads. Vote is up. While that's happening, I'm going to get our weather. Clear and low winds. Oh shoot, I forgot to set up the weather. It's actually the same weather. But I want to get the stadium right. Actually, I don't know if it is, so... Either way, we're going to restart. That's okay. This will give everyone another minute or two to mosey on in. Hello, John Weeks. Glad to have you here. We have a good game tonight as the Hammerheads are taking on the Frosties. Hammerheads will be in their Bears throwback greens. Game setup, stadium, it's clear, it's low winds, but we're going to a different stadium. We're going to New York. Because I didn't do it earlier and just because. Well, we're excited to have you. Oh dear, to kick off. IO Torrent. Yeah, these color contrasts are fine. It's not too bad. So I think we're okay. Yeah. Dick Richards to the outside. He's going to cut back in and get 8. 7. Riggs back to pass. For some weird reason, the SBA banner's not showing up as IO Torrent, who I know is in chat, is going to show up and get the first blood. Reykjavik scores, leading the game 7-0. Well, 6-0. Let's see what Oliver does. Oliver Davis's kick is up and good. Reykjavik has 7 on the board. So now it's up to Iodell and the Hammerheads offense to respond in kind. Quick pass out to Din. Din falls forward. It does not get the first. It is now second in inches. I would expect a 6-2 coming in from the Frosties, and they do not disappoint. Iodell, feeling the pressure, throws it as he's hit. It's going to fall harmlessly to the ground. It's third in inches. Iodell gives it to Koreshi. Koreshi can't get anywhere, though, as Dixie Normus will get him with a tackle for a loss. 4th and 1. Oh dear is coming out to punt. And this one's going to spin backwards, and it's going to be a touchback. Riggs back to pass. IO Torrent. Getting the first down. He is 2 for 2 for 94 yards and a touchdown. Riggs back to pass again. Short pass out to Torrent. If Hammerheads can't come up with an answer to Torrent, they're going to be in real trouble as it's second and inches. Jerry Riggs is 3 for 3 for 104 yards. And there's a blitz coming. Riggs hit while throwing and incomplete. 6-2 coming in from the Hammerheads again. That is what the AI does in these situations. Richards, though, easily gets the first. Riggs back to pass. Quick one and incomplete. Richards fumbles and Botterman recovers. It's 3rd and 8. Riggs, quick pass and Botterman, but not enough, and that's going to bring up 4th and 6, and it's going to be a punt. As I don't think this is in Davis's range. It is not. And it is a boomer of a punt, so that one's going to be a touchback. So starting from 20, Madagascar is looking to get there, hoping that they can turn their fate around. Iodell gives it to Qureshi. Qureshi with a short gain there. Iodell. Pass outside and bobbled. Whoever is 89. I don't know. It's Hawaii-Kapan who bobbled it last time, and it's 4th and 3. Couldn't come down with it, and so this is going to be another punt from Oh Dear as we hit the end of the first. Yam Lewis. Six-2 coming in. Billy Bob Booker Thompson. Deep bomb downfield, wide open is Devin Boateng, and Reykjavik makes it a 2-touchdown game. So Reykjavik is now leading 14-0. We are in the middle of the second quarter. Nice. I have to fix that logo. Odell. And it's bobbled. They just can't seem to make anything happen with their catches tonight. Iodell is 2 for 5, and it's not for lack of trying. 2 of those have been drops and bobbles. Qureshi would know where to go. Commander Fluffy with the TFL. It's 3rd and 15. They're either going to give up and give it to Qureshi or throw the ball. They're going to throw it. Iodell has time, throwing outside. Evo upcoming. Huge play, and they're going to get to the 47. Iodell back to pass, and bobbled once more. Iodell, there's a flag here. I think it's a hold. It is. It's coming back on Sixto Lazen. One of the many Sixto Lazens. Iodell has time. Hexier's got it, but not enough for the first at the 45. But they still have one more attempt. Quick pass outside. Joey Din. Not enough again as we hit the 2-minute warning. I don't know if they're in field goal range. They are not. So it's going to be a punt here from Oh Dear. And it is going to be a coffin. Going out right at the 1. Could not ask for a better punt if you tried. It's all going to come down to how well the Hammerheads defense can show up right here as Boateng makes 2 men miss and gets them out of safety watch. That was not a touchback. Riggs back to pass. Has all the time in the world. Deep bomb downfield incomplete. Riggs. Richards. And Madagascar's calling a timeout. Richards to the outside. He's going to get a first. Riggs back to pass. Has time. Throwing it short to Devin Boateng. Minute left in the half once this snap happens. Riggs back to pass. And Devin Boateng. No, 44. Can't come down with it. Looked like 11. Giving it to the fullback Botterman, and the fullback dive does not work. It's 4th and 2. Madagascar burns their second timeout. And Oliver Davis punts this one for a touchback. Hedel back to pass. Has time to the outside and double coverage. Flag here. It is an offsides. They're going to accept that. If Botterman is hit with it. So it's 2nd and 5. They had a free play and a drop on that free play. Adele back to pass. Has a man deep. Joey Din. He's got nothing but daylight. And Madagascar is going to score heading into the tunnel. And Oh Dear is going to make this a 1-touchdown game. Question is can Reykjavik respond in 25 seconds? Io Torrent gets tackled at the 15. Jerry Riggs, back to pass, has time, 18 seconds left in the half, but Devin Boateng gets the first down. Reykjavik still not burning a timeout as they're hitting the last 10 seconds of this quarter. This will probably be the last play of the game. Riggs short pass out to Rylan Moffitt, does not get enough, and that'll do it. So we head into the second half with the Hammerheads getting the ball. Iodell gives it to Qureshi. Qureshi gets 4. Qureshi's been targeted twice and has not been able to come down with the ball on either attempt. Iodell short pass out to Evo Upcoming. Upcoming makes a man miss and they get past the 40. Past 50 to the 44. I flipped the field with my brain. Iodell gives it to Qureshi, and this time Qureshi makes it past the 40. As they hit 2nd and 5 at the 40 itself. Iadel back to pass. Deep downfield. Is Evo upcoming? And Madagascar has tied this game up. Colin Porter is a happy camper. Now he wants neither team to score for a good quarter and a half. Riggs back to pass. Bomb double coverage. Io Torrent. Richards makes a man miss to prevent a TFL and gets 1 yard. It's at the 49 now. 2nd and 9. And there's your face, Jen, in case you were wondering. Riggs has all the time in the world and incomplete. 44 couldn't come down with that. I believe that was Io Torrent. Riggs throwing it and incomplete there. So it's 4th and 9 after a good start by the Frost Giants. They hit midfield and all of a sudden just fizzle out. So Oliver Davis is going to punt this one. It does go out of bounds, but much earlier than I think Davis wanted at the 28, giving the Hammerheads a decent field position to start with. Iadel back to pass. And I don't think I've seen this story enough, but Hexier this time beats all his men, and he is going to score. Madagascar has now scored all 3 of the last 3 touchdowns this game. So Reykjavik is going to be looking for some magic, as Io Torrent has been their entire offense in terms of scoring. And I think the Hammerheads have caught on to that. But we shall see what happens here as they start at the 22. Play action somehow doesn't fool everyone, and Billy Bob Booker Thompson catches it, runs out of bounds, and runs back in and then out again, and so it's going to be a 1st and 10. Gotta love that glitch. Pitch to Dick Richards. Richards tackled for a loss by Fate. I should know what the P stands for. Professor Fate. Ah, that beautiful face, Jim. Richards gained here. Huge run, but there is a flag of a face mask on Botterman, so that's going to make it a 1st and 10. Hammerheads are definitely getting a little complacent here as Reykjavik is once again on their side of the field. Richards with a short gain. Riggs back to pass. Deep bomb downfield. Caleb Boateng's got it, and he is just short of the first. Just short of the goal, I should say. He easily gets the first. It's 1st and goal at the 2. 6-2 coming in from the Hammerheads. There is a blitz heavy, and Riggs is going down at the hands of Botterman. As we hit the 4th quarter, is a 1-score game. Reykjavik is at the goal, so let's get some 4s in chat. Play action there. Short pass up to Torrent. Torrent falls forward, not enough for the first, but it is 3rd and goal at the inch mark. Inch mark, I can words. Play action, and it's a fumble. Reg Broccoli recovers. That is the exact opposite of what Reykjavik needs right there. So, getting it at the 5. Iadel throwing out to Huaycapan. Qureshi falls forward and gets the first. Game is rigged. Look, guys, we can say the game is rigged, but I'd have to understand how to rig it. Hexier with a short gain there. It's 2nd and 3. 6-2 coming in from the Frosties. And Iodell goes down. Commander Fluffy with the sack. And it's 3rd and 10. All that progress the Hammerheads have made have just gone out the window. Iodell, deep bomb though, outside to Evo upcoming. Whereas I believe the Hammerheads would like to call him Weevo upcoming. Iodell back to pass. And it is a pick here by Yudukira Cloudera. I don't think anyone's been more consistent at generating turnovers than Cloudera. And Reykjavik has a chance to tie this one up. Short pass outside to Billy Bob Booker Thompson. And it is a face mask on Reg Broccoli. So it is 1st and 10 at the 48. We will hit the 2-minute warning, which means the offense will be staying out on the field for 4th down. Boateng, there is a hold here. It's coming back on cheesy puns. And that is my wife.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Well, that would do it. Riggs finds Boateng, and they are once again in the red zone. Richards, up the middle, he's going to get 7. Dick Richards is averaging 4.1 yards per carry. 6-2 coming in from the Hammerheads, and Richards is met behind the line by Milo Morales. Third and 5, Riggs back to pass. Short pass on a comeback route to Billy Bob Booker Thompson, making this 4th and 2 at the 7. This is it, folks. It's do or die. Reykjavik needs to get at least a 1st down here. And Riggs hit while throwing, and it is deflected into the ground. And while they will not kneel it, they'll give the ball to Qureshi 3 times. If he gets a 1st, that'll do it. Reykjavik burns their 1st timeout. Sahil Qureshi is averaging 2 yards per carry. Who won the Mingos game? The Silver Eagles did, PCast. Third and 8. Qureshi makes a man miss and not enough again. A tackle for a loss by Cloudera, which means with no timeouts in 51 seconds, the Reykjavik Frost Giants will get the ball back. Yam Lewis is going to get that one to the 45. So Reykjavik has one last chance to tie it up. Riggs back to pass. And dropped. It was actually a really good game between the Hammerheads, between the Flamingos and the Eagles. It was a defensive slobberfest. As Dick Richards gets them into the red zone. They've seen themselves here now twice. Can they do it? Riggs, short pass outside, and it's dropped. 14 seconds. Gary Riggs has thrown it 29 times, 414 yards, and 20 completions. Make that 21, Billy Bob Booker Thompson. He can't get out of bounds. The clock is still running. I don't think they can snap it in time. They can't. The Hammerheads win 21-14. Huge, huge game for the Hammerheads. I forgot to add in the alien score, but I'll do that afterwards. And so, folks, it is time for the battle for Canada. The Rush and the Lions face off. All right. Let me pay out the prediction. All right, our uniforms for the... We have a request to make them red and whites. Do I have a white pants? I don't have a white pants. We're gonna just do that. Actually, do I have golds? We're gonna do that. And for the rush, I actually do have a uniform. Rush have a lot of uniforms, so it's gonna take a minute for it to load. Perfect. Helmet, jersey. There we go. I need to get white pants for the Victorious Lions. Really what it boils down to. I don't think this is going to be your overtime game as Toronto Rush. But you know what? We're going to make that the prediction. While you get your predictions out, I'm going to figure out the weather for this lovely game. It's clear it's no winds, which means we can go to an indoor stadium. Woohoo! We're going to go to Seattle. Because why not? Oh yeah, I like this color contrast. As Henry Moore is going to get to the 14. Let's see what they can do. Short pass out to Oliver O'Connor. Great start for him tonight. The rookie's been having a year. 26-yard reception there. As that face gen shows up. He's got a man 3 people deep and he throws it short and then Bones' completion is incomplete. Bones back to pass. Finds O'Connor again. And it's a first down there. Bones has time. Finds Smoke Man Muscle. I'm going to try and make sure my bias is toned down. So, that said, who is Mike Oxong? Ben Bones, my best friend. So that one's incomplete. Feeling a handoff to Frosty, I'm wrong, and it's a fumble instead. It is a handoff to the ground, which Anna Kendrick of fame is going to get. I don't know where I was going with that. Mason Jordan has time, throwing deep. Peter Tingle, and Toronto draws first blood. Duck Football's kick is up and good. I do really like the red helmets the Rush are wearing. I think they came out really nice. I got them out the door an hour ago. as Henry Moore. By the way, I will have a time for the preseason game shortly. In a bit, my wife and I are meeting friends. I gotta figure out when, and that's gonna really dictate when I do definitely tomorrow. Ben Bones back to pass, and the player slipped, it looked like. So that one's going to be 2nd and 10, and bobs off their hands. Flag here, it is, I think, a hold, so it's coming back. It's going to be 2nd and 20. Kylie Ray is hit with that hold. Wreck-It Ralph's tackle for a loss will be removed. Bones back to pass. And incomplete. It's now 3rd and 20. Bones has time, throws it deep. Oliver O'Connor makes a man miss, and he has got nothing but space. Vancouver ties it up on a huge O'Connor touchdown. Battle for Canada continues. Tingle is going to get to the 24. Mason Jordan back to pass. He's going to throw a pick here to Peter Lewis. Bones has time and incomplete. Bones once again. And Henry Moore with a 1st down. Lions are looking alive. Bones back to pass. Short one out, and it is incomplete there. Jason Grayson can't come down with the ball. Bones. Troy Frosty is going to get that one, and it is 1st and 10 at the 22. Bones finds Man Muscle, and Man Muscle has his 1st ever career touchdown. If someone can clip that for me so I can send it to him, that would be great. Peter Tingle is going to get to the 13. Can the rush respond? Mason Jordan has not thrown much. In fact, it's been very much Vancouver control of the ball. I wonder if they show time of possession. Short pass out to Deluxe Pogger. Pogger makes a man miss, and he gets to the 40. Yeah, Mason Jordan's thrown the ball 4 times. One of them's touchdown, one of them's interception, and the other one's that completion. Thunderball gets 8. Bring back the old Rush logo. The Leafs? Yeah, the Leaf one. No one knows their history. Jordan back to pass. Jordan, quick pass out to Pogger. Pogger gets the 1st. Jordan finds Schaefer. It's 2nd and 5 in the second quarter. Mason Jordan back to pass. Finds Thunderball, and Thunderball's got it first. Mason Jordan sacked by Pinky A. Hull. Mason Jordan back to pass. Short one out to Jalen Smith III. And Smith III is going to make it 4th and 4. They're probably going to bring in their kicker, who is... I should know this. Oh, duck football. The punt god's kick is up and good with ease. So Toronto now is trailing 10 to 14, but has made it a much more manageable game. And so Henry Moore is going to get this one for his probably best return of the night to the 25. And so back to pass is Ben Bones. And Smoke Man Muscle makes a man miss. Bones back to pass. Has time. Short outside to Troy Frosty, and Frosty's got it first. It's 1st and 10 at the 44. Bones has time, throwing deep, and Henry Moore's got this touchdown. It is now once again a 2-score game. And the kick is up and good. Vancouver leads 21 to 10. Minute 35 left in the half. Tingle gets to the 15-16. Jordan back to pass. Has time. Throwing deep. Incomplete. It's Jordan back to pass. Quick one over the middle. Jalen Smith III for the first down. Mason Jordan to the sideline, incomplete. Jordan back to pass. And Jalen Smith III. 57 seconds left in the half as Toronto burns their first timeout. Jordan back to pass. Tingle. Jordan sacked, fumbles, and Peter Lewis recovers. Thunderball's gaining on him like a lion chasing a gazelle, but it's not enough. It is a fumble 6 by Peter Lewis. And it is now 28 to 10. Canada may remain in the hands of Vancouver tonight. Jordan back to pass. Finds Pogger. Pogger steps out of bounds. And it's 3rd and 2. Jordan back to pass, and incomplete there. It is not the first defensive touchdown of the season, but it's a great one. But, Stork, you actually missed the smoke man muscle touchdown. As this one is going to be punted away. And Bader is going to get this one to the 20. 4 seconds left in the half. Let's see what the Lions can do. Bones back to pass. More. As we start the second half. I think we've seen one other defensive touchdown. It is definitely the first pick 6 I've seen, like this fumble 6 I've seen that season. No, second fumble 6. I want to say it was week 1 we saw another one. Yeah, the Twisters got it. Or it was against the Twisters. I don't remember, but I remember the Twisters being involved. As Thunderball. Hayasaka will get the TFL. Thunderball to the outside. He literally sent smoke. Oh my god, I didn't see that. I am blind. This is why they don't have me. Flag here, it's a hold as Peter Tingle will get the first. But a hold on Vincent Sharpe is going to send this back. Lux Pogger with a short gain. Bader is going to get this one. The Rush haven't been able to do much of anything since the early start by Peter Tingle. Let's see if they can show up here on defense. Bones back to pass. And incomplete there. Bones is 13 for 21 with 3 touchdowns and 276 yards. Short pass outside to Troy Frosty. Frosty is going to make the yards after catch, getting Bones over that 300 mark. And it is 1st and 10 at the 36. Zuccarito has not been asked to do much tonight except for kick PATs. Hello! How's it going? Bones back to pass. Deep bomb downfield. And it's Henry Moore. Touchdown number 2 for Kobe from the Froby. We're glad you're finally here. It's been a good game. There have been some good games tonight. As Vancouver makes it 35-10. I think Colin's dream of an overtime is just dying more and more every drive. Tingle. Schaefer is going to fall forward. Does he get the first? Yes, he does. Deluxe Pogger. Thunderball, tackled for a loss. Steel Flex will get him. Jordan back to pass. Finds Pogger. Jordan finds Pogger again. It's a first down there. Pogger's been putting in the work, but he's not been able to produce any results outside of yardage. As a deep bomb downfield, and Jalen Smith III makes me eat my words. And so now it is an 18-point difference. Hello, Krilla Skrilla. How's it going? So Vancouver's going to kick this. He's going to get this one back. So we have 9 seconds left before the fourth quarter. Henry Moore gets to the 25. Hey, it's always good. You missed earlier. You had the opening touchdown. Quick pass out to Grayson. Grayson steps out of bounds. And I don't think they give him the first. They might. Tight ends are weird. And it is first down and 10 as the fourth quarter rolls in. Bones back to pass. Throws that one away. Doesn't like the read. Bones has time. Finds Moore with nothing but space as a great block comes through. And so Vancouver scores 42 in the fourth quarter. Zuccarito's kick is up and good. Peter Tingle is going to get to the 14. I'd like to remind everyone that I ran the Lions for a total of 1 game before Dust came in. So I actually have an undefeated record as Lions GM over multiple seasons. It's kind of funny, weird, and not really a good statistic. Dust is a better GM than I. As Tingle with a great catch, spin moves, and makes some extra yardage there. Getting the rush to the 39. Mason Jordan is 19 for 26 with 2 touchdowns and 6 yards shy of the 300 mark. And he's got it as Deluxe Pogger gets it and steps out of bounds. Jordan gets a good block from Thunderball there, but doesn't like his reads and throws it away. 4 minutes left in the half in the game. First and goal for the rush. Play action there, it looked like. And Pogger's got a touchdown. The Rush are clawing back. It's still an 18-point game, actually. I lied. Henry Moore. Smoke man muscle. First down. Bones back to pass. Finds Grayson. Frosty. Short gain. Ito with a punt there that is going to actually pin them at about the 4. 6. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be mean. Vincent Sharpay with a false start, making this 1st and 15 from the 1. This could be dangerous. 6-2 probably coming in from the Lions. No, they're sending 4. And none of them are going to break through. Instead, Vilko Valkonen is going to get a huge catch and run there. We have seen 0 safeties today, but a ton of safety watches. There will be OT's next stream, probably. As Deluxe Pogger, and there is a flag here. It is a hold, so it's coming back. Minute 42, which means that the AI will be going for it on 2nd down. Jordan short pass, Thunderball. And Toronto's going to burn their first time out. 2nd and 11. Toronto finds Pogger. Pogger steps out of bounds, and so it's 3rd and 5. Jordan back to pass. Dangerous throw, and Jalen Smith gets it. Pogger steps out of bounds. Mason Jordan back to pass. Peter Tingle, and he's got a touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown of the night. 110 yards. And Mason Jordan gives it Thunderball. Thunderball spins, but can't get the 2-point conversion, so they're going for the onside kick. Let go for the onside kick anyway. Oh, because that would make it a 10-point game. And Anna Kendrick recovers. The Rush keep the ball with 1:15 left. Can they pull this off? And I gotta fix Kendrick's face gem. Tingle gets 9, 8. And Toronto's out of timeouts. 1:09 left. Tingle has 6 receptions on 6 targets. He has been perfect tonight. And Jalen Smith III is going to score. The Rush have all of a sudden closed this gap really fast, making this now a 9-point... No, I can't count. A 6-point game, a 5-point game, which means it all comes down to this onside kick. As the punt god lines up to kick it, this one's going to be recovered. And it's Bob Robb Jr. Jordan back to pass. And that one's incomplete. Mason Jordan has been on fire this last 2-minute drill. And he's got a man nearly an interception instead. It's 3rd down. Short pass and incomplete. Jordan's getting a little antsy. It's 4th and 10. Do or die. Jordan finds Pogger. Pogger gets the 1st down and steps out of bounds. 47 seconds left at the 41. Jordan back to pass. Short pass up to Thunderball. 42 seconds. And it's 2nd and 1. Jordan back to pass. Incomplete. I I think that was deflected. 3rd and 1. 26 seconds left on the clock. 6-2 coming in from the Lions. This is dangerous. Quick pass out to Peter Tingle, and the Rush have taken the lead. With 21 seconds left, the Rush have made this a 2-point game. My undefeated streak has come to an end, I think. Lions have collapsed here. For going up 42 points to 20, they have allowed 24 unanswered points. Henry Moore is going to get there, something like that. 21. "19 seconds left. Ben Bones, back to pass, hit while throwing. 15 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Vancouver still has all 3 timeouts to play with. Bones, back to pass. Short one outside in. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Bones finds man muscle. Man muscle steps out of bounds. 5 seconds left. They now don't have enough time to probably get the field goal. So it's a touchdown or bust. Bones back to pass. Decides to throw it short to Smoke. Smoke steps out of bounds. 1 second left. This is it. This is the play that will decide how this game ends. Bones back to pass. Throwing it deep. Wide open Henry Moore, but he can't get any separation. And that'll do it. The Rush win 44-42 in a 27 fourth quarter comeback. What a game. What an end. What a phenomenal finish. The Rush are now in possession of Canada in the battle for Canada. Thank you all for tuning in. It has been an absolute pleasure streaming these games. That was a wild end and a wild game. I will be back tomorrow to stream the Dev League games, time to be determined.